Welcome back to Bullseye, and so far, Scott, you've won one game. If you win 4 more, or a total of 5, you're going to win something really special, and Jay Stewart will tell you about it. Jay?
For your driving enjoyment, Scott, it's a brand new car!
Oh, wow. Well, you're on your way. You've won one. Now, Captain Scott, I'll repeat the decision that you have to make. You have completed the contract. The money in the pot is $750. If you want to bank it in your bank, that's yours to keep forever. But if you do that, then control goes over to Scott. Now, you want to keep the money in the pot and keep answering questions, or do you want to bank it?
Tough decision, Jim. Tough decision. He's a formidable opponent, but I'm going to bank the money.
You're going to bank the money. All right. He takes the $750, and that is his to keep. We transfer the money from the pot into Captain Scott's bank, and now the control goes back to you again, Scott. Seems it's been there before. I've seen that. All right. We're going to spin the information now. Let it all go. Spin all the information on the board and cover them up. And we'll get them all covered up. Scott, hit your button and let's see what you get this time. You have popular musicals, $150 a question. Sexy star for $150 a question. And you must answer 3 questions. 3 questions. Which of those categories do you prefer, Scott?
I think I prefer sexy stars of the 2.
Well, I prefer them too, but sometimes they're not handy. All right, sexy stars for $150 a question. 3 questions. The contract is worth $450. Sexy stars. Here we are, and here is your first question. After making her starring debut in the comedy film 10, this beautiful actress was labeled the first sex goddess of the 80s. Name her.
Bo Derek.
Bo Derek is right. And the pot is now $150. 2 more questions to complete the contract. This handsome actor has played such diverse roles as a tough guy in The Godfather and a sympathetic widowed writer in Chapter 2. Can you name him?
James Caan.
James Caan is correct. $300 in the pot. The pot is worth $300, and now, answer this question, you will complete your contract. This is the 3rd one. Here it is, Scott. This dashing actor was known for his swashbuckling movie roles in The Adventures of Robin Hood and the Seahawk.
Right.
Name him.
Errol Flynn.
You got it. Errol Flynn is right. $450 in the pot. You have completed your contract. So now you have the option, Scott. If you want to, you can bank that money, take it, it's yours forever, or you can continue to play. If you bank it, remember the control goes over to Scott, Captain Scott. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm too much under the gun here. I guess I better keep going.
You're going to continue on and keep control. All right, the $450 then stays in the pot. We spin all the information on the board, let them go, and we cover them up. And once again, Scott, let's see what you get. And whenever you're ready, you have foreign words, $150 a question. 3 of a kind, $150 a question. And the contract is for 3 questions. 3 questions. Which category do you prefer, Scott?
Foreign words, please, Jim.
Foreign words, $150 a question. 3 questions. The category, or the contract, rather, is worth $450. $450. Here's your first question. Take a look, and this is our visual category, by the way. If you would turn around, take a look at this Italian word. This is something you might be served at lunch or dinner, Scott. What does it mean?
I think it's soup, isn't it?
It is soup. You're right. All right. And we have $600 in the pot. 2 more questions in this contract. Take a look at the next word. This is something you might take home in a bucket, Scott. What is it?
I hope it's chicken.
It is chicken. You got it. $750 in the pot. Now, to complete the contract, answer this one last question. Take a look at this Spanish word.
Okay.
In many Spanish households, this is something that should be put out at night. What does it mean?
I have a little Spanish. That is a cat.
A cat is right. You got it. You completed the contract. $900 in the pot. Now, you have $900 in that pot, Scott. You can bank that. Put it in your bank, and it's yours to keep forevermore. But remember, you lose control to Captain Scott if you do, or you can continue on and keep control. What would you like to do?
I got to go for it, Jim.
You're going to go for it. All right, keep control, and let's see how well you do. That $900 stays in the pot.
Oh, please.
Let's mix up the information, spin up the windows, and cover them up. And when you're ready, Scott, wait till they get covered. Okay, hit the button, and let's see what you get this time. Grab bag, $200 a question. Aviation history, $150 a question. You must answer 5 questions. Oh, that's a long one. Now, whoever completes this contract will obviously win the game. Scott, you are in control. You're going to have to try and hang on to it all the way. Which category do you prefer, grab bag or aviation history?
Well, He may be in the Army, but he probably knows a little bit about planes, so we're going for the grab bag.
You're going for the grab bag. All right. This is $200 a question, 5 questions. This contract alone is worth $1,000. All right?
Oh, man.
So let's see how well you do. Here's your first question. Name the president who has been the most frequently honored person on American postage stamps.
Washington.
That's right. That's right. $1,100 in the pot. $1,100 in the pot for another $200. Here's your next question. While this businessman was working for a New York firm in 1878, he suggested that they put all the slow-moving items on a table and sell them for a nickel. By the time he died, he owned a chain of over 1,000 stores. Name him.
Mr. Woolworth.
Woolworth
Yes.
is right. Frank W. Woolworth. The pot is now worth $1,300. 3 more questions to the contract and the game. Here's your next one. The Nobel Prize for Peace is the only Nobel Prize not awarded in Sweden. In what Scandinavian country is it presented?
Denmark.
No, that's not correct, Scott. Over to you, Captain Scott. Can you tell me what Scandinavian country that award is presented in?
That's Finland, Jim.
No, it's not. The correct answer was Norway. You were saved, Scott. You absolutely...
you.
Norway is the correct answer. Discard the question. Control goes back to you, Scott. For a
Thank you.
moment there. There are still 3 questions remaining in this contract. Name the plant family which includes the prickly pear, the organ pipe, and the giant saguaro.
The cactus family.
That's it. They're cactuses. You got it. $1,500 in the pot. 2 more questions to complete the contract, and whoever does that wins the game, and we'll find out who that is in just a moment.